Yes, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Ern and Iso show. If you don't know now, you know. First and foremost, man, we thank y'all for being here. We ask that you like, rate, review, share, subscribe, all of those small things to show you appreciate the big things that we do. You know what I'm saying? The dynamic duo that we are, Philadelphia's finest. You are now introduced to the world's fastest growing podcast. Without further ado, let's get into the pod. We get into the pod, man. How was your week? How was your weekend?
Everything was great. Like you say, man, thank y'all. I heard y'all really enjoyed that movie breakdown of Sinners. Yeah, man. I just appreciate it, man. I appreciate the love and support we get. Like you said, man, we've been having some amazing, probably last 5-6 months, man. Been amazing. So, I mean, I ain't got no complaints. Just thank y'all, man. Hope y'all just continue to just enjoy the content, continue to just roll with us.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We definitely do appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? As y'all know, man, unless you've been underneath a rock, we out here doing what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? No jokes. You can get choked. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you keep that egg with the yolk. Lakers in 5. But listen, man. Shannon Sharpe, you know what I'm saying, has been alleged of sexual misconduct. You know what I'm saying? By Miss Gabrielle, what is it? Zuniga?
Something like that.
Yeah. Gabrielle Zuniga, who's actually an OnlyFans model as well. You know what I'm saying? And the claims that she's seeking $50 million in a settlement where, you know what I mean, it's alleged that Shannon Sharpe tried to settle with her for $10 million and she turned that down. And this is the conversation of this such discussion right now. We're going to talk about it, man. So, it's undone? Done button for you?
I say he done. See, this is the reason why he possibly could be. This is the reason why he possibly could be, because, all right, we're into it now. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. I personally don't think that he was doing like something like illegal. It's not really illegal. It's just like, when you start getting the people's opinions of you, because all this is just going to bring out what he do behind closed doors.
Oh, it already did.
Which he ain't doing nothing probably different than a lot of other people do behind closed doors, but like how people say, at the end of the day, you're a black man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The optics of it, the way it look, and everybody's looking at you like, okay, you some type of dirty, nasty old man or something.
Yeah.
Older man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Because Michelle Evans, actually, she sued him also in a defamation lawsuit, saying that in their relationship, which ended in 2010, Sharpe sexually assaulted her and made threatening statements. That's the Michelle I like.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So,
people gonna start coming out the woodwork now if they know his money involved.
No, what I heard was they had, apparently he been like, from if I remember correctly from the stuff that I read, it's a few women that done came out that was behind the scenes and he settled with them.
Yeah.
So this is like nothing new that like a woman is saying, you know,
He was a little rough.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
You're a little rough.
Yeah, and then see that's the thing, you gotta be, when you get, man, we're gonna have to get into it. When you get into that world and you doing stuff like that, you gotta be careful, man. Because everybody don't like you. This is the thing about men. Men think they become successful, they got money, all of a sudden, you the finest thing in the world and all this and that, and they just like, no, women, people gotta be real with themselves. Men gotta be real with themselves. Because this will get a lot of men in trouble. They start messing with women, the type of women that they probably never got before in their life, before they had money.
Yeah. You're right.
This is a lot of men's thing. They start being around women, their success brings women around that they already know they probably never would have got if they just a do regular person. And you got to be real with yourself as a man and think, was I getting these type of women before I became who I am? Was I getting chose since the schoolyard? A lot of these motherfuckers wasn't getting chose in the schoolyard. They wasn't. So now I want the women that I always wanted. Because everybody's saying, well, you know, she don't look like this and she don't look like that. Listen, whatever your preferences or what you into, was you always able to get that or what? Because that's what's getting a lot of men in trouble in life. You're around women who they don't.
But how do you know?
What you mean? How do you know? You wasn't getting no woman before, and then now is. What you mean? How do you know?
No, how do you know?
If you paying for the chick.
All right, that's something
how
different.
You not gonna know?
For the chick,
the chick is not gonna be around you.
These not the woman I was around when I was in the schoolyard. Period.
No.
It ain't like I'm around the same schoolyard chicks to know like
no.
You ain't like me before. Now you like me now.
Know what I'm saying? No, trust me. As a man, you know what type of caliber that you are. Let's be for real. You know what type of caliber you are. Was women always smiling at you and happy you was around and wanting to be around you your whole life?
A lot of motherfuckers delusional, dog. That's true. A lot of motherfuckers delusional.
No, it's not delusional. They are messing with women that they know they couldn't pull until they became successful. Was it no woman? You wasn't getting women like that. Men know where they at in life when it come to women. That's why a lot of them need to walk around with a goddamn whole bunch of jewelry and my car, this, my watch, this, and all of this and that. Because they know they are dealing with women that they would. You wasn't getting no 8s, no 9s, no 10s before you became whoever you are. As a man, you got to know that. They know that. That's bullshit. Men know where they stand with women. If they did all right with women their whole life, if they did terrible with women their whole life. They know that. The problem is, okay, I got money now. Let me go be around a bunch of women that I know you can tell the woman is feeling you or not. Like, even as an older man, he might have, I think, you know, once you go to the NFL, become a millionaire by the time you're grown. He was a millionaire. But as a man, you already know, was young chicks smiling in your face your whole life?
You never know. Plus, you got to think about it. To go to the NFL, you had to be like the college, the dude on campus. So he's probably been dealing with that, the majority, more than he has not.
What you mean, dealing with what?
Meaning he's been dealing with the fact of, is this woman really feeling me or not? If first off, your brother played basketball football for you. He the football star. So you're going to have women attracted to you just because of the connection, right? You know what I mean? Coming up. I don't know what he did in high school. Maybe in high school, you was the football star. College, you the football star. And then you make it to the pros. So he been dealing with that more than not, even if they like him or not. You know what I'm saying? He's always been the guy. Plus, I don't know what town he's from, but we know he's from down south. A lot of down south towns is not like overpopulated. So he could have been the guy in the town. So I don't know if he can decipher between she feeling me and she not, because I've always been dealing with this.
Listen, if you look at his backstory, he said the reason why he started, if I'm mistaken, if I'm not wrong, he said he started dealt with white women more than black women because black women weren't feeling them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I guess the white women were. But at the same time, in this instance, because he said he met her at a gym or something like that, or it was a gym. Mm-hmm. At the time, she was like 19. He's saying at the time that she didn't know who he was or something like that.
Yeah, of course she's going to say that.
Now, yeah, it could have been.
That's the manipulation.
It could have been that, yeah, but that could have been true or not. We don't know. We don't know if
dog, it's Shannon Sharpe, dog.
Because you know him, everybody know him, because it's some motherfucking people that got millions of followers on Instagram that you wouldn't fucking know who they was. Your life depended on it.
We just talking about Instagram. He not just a football player. He's a sports analysis.
And people don't have no idea who he is. It's motherfuckers that didn't have no clue who Jay-Z was before he became Beyonce's husband. You think, people living in the world where everybody's supposed to know everybody I know. I have no fucking clue who some of these people are. They famous as hell.
I don't believe that she don't know. You a media personality yourself because you're an OnlyFans model.
That don't fucking mean that she know who he was. So she may have known him, who she was and was lying, and she may not have no clue who he is. You can't say she know who he is. No, nigga, you know who he is. I bet you she can name a whole bunch of people that you would say, who is that? Oh, that's a such and such person that got fucking 50 million followers on Instagram. You would have no clue. We not all in the same social circles and pay attention to the same things. People will have no idea. Some of these people out here, dude, it's some of these people. Soccer is like the biggest sport in the world. If you said name the 10 most popular soccer players with a gun in your head, you gone.
But we just talking about naming the motherfuckers. We talking about some actually approaching somebody to be attracted to them. As a 19-year-old woman, you looking at a 50-plus-year-old man saying that, you know what? I'm attracted to him and I don't know who he is. I don't believe that.
What you mean you walking to him? No. He walked up to her and approached her. They started talking. She said he don't know who he was. After that, now, because that could be the truth or not be. The problem is this. Now, I don't know when he found out was she 19, right there at that moment, or after they already talked, after they might already went out a few times. I have no clue. We have no clue. Now, 19 is not illegal. It's legal, but at the same time, once you find that out, to me, like I said, I already explained to y'all why the whole age gap thing with me, because we don't really have too much in common. It makes it socially awkward. So my thing is, we can't say it's on her, because once you found out that she was 19, you still pursued it. Whatever happens is on you. And if you know what I mean? So, and then the way and then we listen to the messages. You can't tell that you getting played. You can't tell you getting played. Some people ain't got no awareness. Like I said, some people could be the smartest people in the world when it comes to business. You might have been a man on a football field. Some of these people is absolutely clueless when it comes to women. You know how I know that's true? Because our most successful episodes is us talking about what's your rank. Which like blows my mind how like clueless some of these men are out here in the world. They really didn't understand that that's how women operate. There's men out here that think because I like you, you like me the same because we're married. No. She could have married you out of survival. She could really be in love with somebody else. Some of y'all motherfuckers are clueless out here in the world. That's why sometimes I just say ignorance is bliss. Because some of y'all just need it. Some of y'all don't need to know nothing. Just take y'all ass to work, raise your family, and be cool with that. Because some of y'all don't understand a fucking thing about women. Y'all truly don't. All y'all know how to do is get up and drag y'all ass to work. You could tell by these conversations that he was having. This woman is not into you, bro. But you need a chick that bad. That's why people preach things about discipline, about being with a woman that actually cares about you. Dude, you can tell. Come on, man. You can't tell? You can tell by just them little conversations that they was having. So now you probably promised this chick the world. She might know that it's bullshit, but she got it in the back pocket that I always got this in my back pocket. See, people think because they the man and they got money that they in control. Dog, she ain't got too much to lose. You got way more to lose than her. And stop thinking because people young, they stupid. Especially these women out here. These women know they got you. You got everything in the world to lose. Then you try to get it the to sign, to call it a non-disclosure agreement.
NDA.
Yeah, she said no. You should have bounced after that. For real. If you wanted to hit, you should have just might as well just gone and tricked a couple times. They went on about your business. That's what really you should have did. If you was gonna spend the money. Know what I mean? So at the end of the day, she played him. That's all it was. She played him. That's why people like, man, ain't nobody feeling sorry for him. He the one got played. Well, that woman 19, you probably telling a bunch of shit, feeling like you in control, dog. You know what I mean? You was probably taking care of her. You probably paying rent, all of that. Knowing that she got that in her back pocket, that she could ruin your whole damn life. Think with your brain more than you think with your dick. If you was gonna mess with her, dog, fam, going for one, that's what I'm saying. At that point, that's why I understand why some men with means, why they just trick. I understand when I was younger, when I had a conversation with a man that was a millionaire, and I mean I understand why his rationale of why he just do that. If he going do something on the side, he just come out his pocket and just go on about his business. Because as a man, you got way more to lose. She played him. That's all. So everybody think because somebody young, they just messing with young girls that's young and dumb. No, dumb and young because young don't mean that you dumb. She played him. That's all. She played him. Because what they saying is that she offered him 10, said no, said they upped it, and she still ain't won it. Because she knows she got him. She know the whole world gonna look at him like he's some dirty older man or something like that. You already know the perception. What the optics is how it's gonna look. It's gonna look bad on him, and it do look bad on him. That's why, we stepping away from ESPN. ESPN probably told you, you gonna go on and say, we're gonna give you the option to say you stepping off, because if you ain't stepping off, we gonna tell you stay away anyway. So just go on and say that you stepping off on your own. Know what I mean? We care about you enough to do that, but you can't be around right now because of public perception. That's all it, you know what I mean? That's all it, he got played. So all this somebody being dumb because they're young, don't know. People out here are predatory. You have something, everybody wants it. But at the same time, it's supposed to be fair exchange, no robbery. But they still always got the upper hand because you the one with something to lose.
Yeah, but I think you taking on a perception as you thinking for Shannon Sharpe himself. In his mind, the manipulation and the things he playing, he probably thinking I'm getting over on her.
Exactly. So he got played.
Yeah, I agree.
So he ended up getting played.
He's thinking, I control her, do whatever I want her to do.
Yeah, because you think you got money.
Right.
Yeah, money don't mean that you in control.
Right.
Just like in the Batman movie. Bane talking to Daggett. Daggett say, I paid you a small fortune. Bane say, this gives you power over me? Nah. Bane was in control the whole time. Daggett just had a bunch of money. Just because I paid you because you paid me a bunch of money don't mean that you in control. It's the same thing here. Just because you probably took care of her and probably paid her goddamn bill and paid her damn rent and bought her and took her fucking shopping probably and did all this stuff, all this old crazy ass talk. You thought that gave you power over her. Knowing that all she got to do, it's just like the joke. I forgot the comedian who made the joke though. Or like, one time a white woman walked up to me and robbed me. Like, you wanna know how she robbed me? She walked up to me and told me, if you don't give me all your money, I'ma scream. That's all this is. All she had to do was scream. The whole world looking at you like you dead ass wrong. So listen, man. Think with your brain when you think with your dick. Like I said, somebody told me that a long time ago. That's gonna be the most important thing for you in life. Not your education, not your religion, none of that. As a man, think with your brain when you think with your dick. This man was thinking with his dick and thought because he had money and he's paying the bills, he was taking care of it, he's doing all this and that for that, he was in charge. Nah, she already knew.
He was.
She could tear your whole life down.
No, but he was. To the extent of what was going on within the parameters of that relationship, this joint say on October 2024, Sharpe allegedly violently sexually assaulted and raped her. The woman, as she desperately cried for him to stop, he continued. So in his mind, I am in control. I do whatever I want to do. I do what I want to do in a relationship. He's thinking, like you said, you not giving her the credit of being able to scream. I can do whatever I want because I'm taking care of you. I'm giving you X amount of dollars. I can do whatever I want within this relationship. And you're going to deal with it. All that, I'm going to choke you. I don't take no for an answer. Shit like that. Yeah, I can do that. And I'm going to say that to you. He's thinking this money keeps you in place. And that's why I'm going to continue to do whatever I want to you. He was wrong.
So, that right there, man. And this also is the danger, just like I agree with some people. This is the danger of being with a woman that you like her, but she obviously don't feel the same way about you. You just want a chick. You know what I'm saying?
Do we like her though, or was it just an infatuation?
We don't fucking know.
That's what I'm saying, but do we know that? Like, I ain't choking no bitch I like.
You know what I'm saying? So
that probably was just something that me. Like you said, he could just be a freak old head.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. If you already went about it wrong, at that point, you might as well just go on and just tricked. If that's the type of shit you into, you might as well just go on and trick. You might as well just go on and trick because you've come out your pocket anyway, but now you got to deal with shit like this. Where you could have probably dealt with women that already understand them boundaries and this is what we going to do. You know what I mean? So make it always just transactional so you can go on about your business. That's what you gonna do. And that's what you into. He wanted to feel like he's in control the whole time, bro. You was never in control. And I'm gonna keep it all the way real. That's why I've always was always cautious whenever I was around white women, when I talk to them and all that. So all you gotta do is scream. Everybody gonna believe her before they believe me. You know what I mean? So that just went out the window. I don't know if he ain't never been taught that, or he just ignored that, or he just one of them people that he done had money for a long time, and it just made him overconfident and underestimate this woman, or underestimate some of these women, because it say he done settled a few times. So I don't know, you just looked at as you are an easy target. Because some of these people don't have no discipline. Some men don't got no discipline with that. Doesn't have no discipline with their dick. They can be disciplined all day. Most of them can get up and fucking eat right and fucking work out and go jogging and do. You got all that discipline with everything in life except your dick. That's a lot of men's problem. So
I think it's a done bun for him. I think it's over. I think it's too much stuff coming out. Nobody's standing beside him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When Stephen A. Smith said what he said about Jay-Z, he was like, I can guarantee that Jay-Z didn't do this. These allegations. I don't know how your relationship is with him, but we know you're a co-host of Shannon Sharpe. When it was him, he was like, I wasn't there. That's how he ended it. He's like, I wish him the best, but you know what? I wasn't there. You wasn't there? But for Jay-Z, you say you 100% sure he didn't do it. You said, I wasn't there. So you're not even standing beside him.
Yeah, you ain't standing beside him because
you probably know how he is.
You know how your man get down.
Right. That's why I'm like, yo, when you listen to both of them joints, like...
You know how a man get down.
Yeah, so that's why I think it's a done for him.
Yeah, I know how my man get down.
Right. Bro, they said on the set, this is like a quote from somebody that worked on the set of First Take. It say, we all know Shannon is a known womanizer. That he is always the kind of guy who likes to seduce and be nice and slick with ladies. But that lawsuit is bringing a bad vibe into the team. You know what I mean? One insider exclusively told the U.S. Sun, the crew is deeply disturbed by it.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that was coming to light. In the public opinion, once they make a decision on you, they run with it. Once they think one way of you, that's how they gonna see you forever. So yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So
it's just too much stuff that aligns with that just look bad. It does. The Instagram live drink that came out, the fact that now you was like a spokesperson for what's the pills called? Roll pills? Get everything hard. Come on, now that shit just look bad all in conjunction together. Come on, man, that shit don't, you know what I mean? Shit look bad, man.
Man, what's some people just gotta have more situational awareness. People just gotta be honest with themselves.
I think, see, we talk like that because we come from a land of caution. If you always had something and nobody's ever told you, let me say ever told you no. You've been living your life so long and you rarely heard the word no, caution goes out the window. You know what I'm saying? There's certain people that live certain ways because they've never had to go live by the parameters and the rules that we live by. We gotta be cautious in certain shit. Certain things can end in certain situations for us. But just imagine, like, everything that he did, his brother always had it. You know what I'm saying? You had it, you a Hall of Famer. Now you a successful podcast, you a successful sportsman. How many times will he get heard the word no? He got it. There is a sense of awareness that flees you. You know what I'm saying? At the wild. You know what I mean? That's why I said there is a sense of delusion that steps in when a man making a certain amount of money, you become something. There is a sense of delusion. You think, fuck the woman. You think it's people around him that's not his real friends? Yeah. But they still around because you know why? This is the life I always wanted. Now I got the friends, I got the woman, yeah. So even beyond the woman, it's people around you that don't fucking fuck with you. This is the life that you created. This is the life that you wanted. Regardless of whatever comes with it. You accepted all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We see that shit all the time where people align themselves with people and you know what I mean, that's not in their best favor. But I'm just happy. I'm happy that I'm here and I'm happy to rub shoulders with the, you know what I mean, the haves. I've been a have not for so long. I'm rubbing shoulders with the haves. Oh my God, look, I'm over here with such and such. Now he your friend. That's how they talk. Yo, my friend such and such. Yo, this is my homie over here. You don't know these motherfuckers. The only reason you know them because y'all in the same social circle. Financially. Yeah, so people fall into that gap all the time. All the time. And it's going to continue to happen. You know what I mean? He just lived dangerously too long. They caught up with him. Because you have to be cautious, yo. You have to be, because women talk. In whatever circles they got, you know what I mean? It's certain Instagram pages where they rank men and the men don't know about the Facebook page, all types of shit. Women talk. So if I'm a woman and I know that's what he do, he pay bitches off. Oh, all right. The last chick, you know what I'm saying? Because whatever circles whatever town you live in, the women would you know what I mean, convene in that town as well. So you know what I mean? Yo, I used to mess with Shannon. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Now you put yourself in a position to be there. Yeah, he settled out of court for me for 20. Oh, he tried to offer me 10, but I don't need the 10 because he gave you 20. Come on now. Because how many times are you going to put yourself in position to say that I did these things to you, but you kept showing up? He was being aggressive with me in the bed. I yelled for him to stop, and he wouldn't stop. That was one day. You came back another day after that. So how many times you going to keep showing up if I'm keep showing you who I am? No, that's his fault. He should have known, like, yo, I'm doing all this to this chick, and she keep coming. But we don't know. Listen, we from a hometown where Bill Cosby, as successful as he was, probably could have got any woman he wanted, but his thing was roofing chicks. We don't know what gets certain people off. That could be his thing. He a freak-ass old head. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, that's not being a freak is not illegal. You know what I mean? But then you could use that shit against me because I'm not, my wherewithal, I'm not being conscious of, why the fuck would a woman keep showing up, but you telling me you don't like this? You setting your case up. You writing a book. Yeah, he fell for the bait. Fell for the bait. Thought he was Mr. Untouchable.
And now how it look, court of public opinion is tearing you up. You know what I mean? The age of this woman, the fact that you started messing with her when she was so young, she's still young, only a couple years past, 2-3 years past. So was she 21, 22 now, or something like that now? Yeah, so see, it ain't really too deep with me, too much for me to say about it because it is what it is. You listen.
No, but don't cry victim when you did the acts though.
What?
Then you got to sit up here. Oh, Busby is attacking me because he's the same guy. And then you name grabbing. He's the same guy that went after Jay-Z and Puff Daddy.
Yeah, but
he's doing that because I'm a black man.
No,
he's not.
No,
you put yourself in that position.
No, I don't think he's doing that to you because you're a black man.
Sure, that's what I'm saying. Like, chill out.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing that to you because you're a black man.
Right, that shit don't got nothing to do with it.
I think he's doing that to you because he probably looked at that case and figured that he can win, get a win.
He can win, hell yeah.
He get a win. You look like a person who was pressuring this chick, you know what I'm saying? And then, a chick can always say, I was under duress. I kind of lived in fear if I didn't do whatever he wanted. All that stuff that make people are going to say, well, we believe her because she was way younger than him.
Right.
So now you got all that stuff working against you at this point.
Yeah.
You got all that stuff working against you.
But he trying his best to keep his name up. Like, he's going to show you a video. I asked that he show the video in its entirety so you can see it. First off, if it's certain clips in the video that's disturbing, the entirety of the video doesn't clean up nothing. I know older people who don't stand for the Star Spangled Banner because they had racist lyrics in it, even though they took it out. I don't give a fuck that you took it out. And that was just a part of it. In entirety, I'm still not going to, stand for that. So you want the video to be shown in its entirety, but it's certain parts of the video that might be disturbing. Those parts is going to linger in people's minds. Fuck the entirety of the video. Come on, man. Like, I think the more he talked, the more he putting his foot in his mouth. He may not have been trained. See, and this is not me talking about nobody. Please don't take this the wrong way. I'm even ask you, if I say this shit and it sound wrong, I'll take this whole thing out the joint. We East Coast, we uptown East Coast motherfuckers. Down south is a certain way of living and a certain way of thinking that we may be a little hip to shit that y'all not. This not me talking about nobody saying that y'all stupid or slow or nothing. It's just certain things that we hip to that certain people down south not hip to. You know what I mean? Is that me being offensive, bro?
You on your RZA shit, huh?
No, I'm just saying, like, bro, like, it's certain things we hip to that they not. It's certain ways that certain things that we look out for that they just don't. You know what I'm saying? And he might not have ever been hip to that. Because if you continue that time and time and time again, how many times you gonna get tired of paying a motherfucker off? You should be like, yo, I'm going broke paying these chicks off. I got to chill. But you time and time again, you paying all these chicks off? You ain't get hip to your own flaws? You continue in the same behavior? Come on, man, stop it.
Yeah, but it's easy to give people advice, and it's very hard to change your own habits about your own self.
You're right. I agree with you.
So once you become, so that's his thing. Like, yeah, because I mean, all that's gonna come out, and that's why I know this is probably gonna be the worst. It's probably gonna start the whole domino effect, and that's what it started. It started back in such as this year he paid this person off, and this year he paid this person off, and this year he paid this woman off. So it's like, all right, man, you a dude that you got problem trying to like control. Probably could feel like you in control, and when you not, you might get a little physical. You know what I mean? You might get a little aggressive. Because when he said that, he was like, I might choke you in public.
That's not even funny.
But the way he sound like displeased with her. My thing is this. You have to have awareness to understand what that relationship was.
Yeah.
That shit was transactional, bro. Mm. You sound like you're upset with her, like you really care about her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So your feelings is in something that ain't even real. You gotta understand that this is gonna be transactional. This whole thing is transactional. She around because either she already knew who I was, and she might just pretended that she didn't know, or she might not have knew. And then as soon as we got done talking, she might have Googled me, looked me up. Oh, okay, he's somebody. You know what I mean? Oh, he's somebody. So let me go on and deal with him. I said no. And then I told you had to put the condom on. And you didn't want to put the condom on, Shannon. Saying your name 1,000 times. You can't pick up on that? I understand what you're saying because you sound a little... like on some like the stigma is like country bumpkin, like you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying. Like you can't pick up on none of that.
You're right. Like no, dog.
First of all, you wanted her to sign shit NDA. She didn't.
Then
she told you no.
Then it's a rat.
But that was your lack of discipline.
Yeah.
That was his lack of discipline.
Right.
So when she said no, you done, man. It's you met her in LA, dog. The white woman gotta be a dime a dozen out there. Yeah. What made you want to? Okay, she said no, but I still want to deal with her.
Right.
She playing the fact that you undisciplined when it come to that, though.
Yeah.
You undisciplined when it come to that. But I bet you the motherfucker probably wake up every goddamn day, the same damn time every day, and go to work out every goddamn time. And he can do probably discipline with everything else in life except they dick. That's why you got to have discipline with your dick. A man got discipline with everything else in life.
Right.
I'm going to get up. I'm going to eat egg whites. I'm going to eat Turkish sausage. I'm going to eat oatmeal. I'm going to go to the gym at this time. I'm going to do... Motherfuckers be disciplined with everything else in life except they dick. That's what it was. She knew she had you because you don't got no discipline with your dick.
Yep.
She knew she had you.
Got him.
I said no. I said no. I'll put the condom on and then you did and then, I might choke you then and just going to say, big black man chokes little white woman. But the way he talk, you can tell he's saying this shit, he in his feelings. You in your feelings over a fucking woman that don't even care about you, bro. Use an opportunity to come up.
Yeah.
I can get what I want out this. I can get out this money. Oh, this motherfucker got money. I can get what I want out of him. And then I always got in my back pocket. All I gotta do is scream.
Right.
Everybody gonna come running. Oh my God, what's wrong? He took advantage of me.
Right.
You know how old I am? I was 19 when I met him. Oh my God, it's nasty old man.
Yep.
Whole world tearing him apart right now.
Yep.
Whole world tearing him apart. Motherfucker stepping back, talking about something. Saying a bunch, my man Stephen A on there saying a bunch of word salad. I'm like, yo, you could have wrapped that shit up in like 2 lines, dog.
You could have not.
You keeping your distance. Just
but he didn't have to say nothing, period. Because you didn't say nothing. You could have did not say nothing.
Nah, he needed to say something for the views, so I need to say something that was nothing. That was masterful. I said this whole joint, I'm like, my man could have just said, nah, I wasn't there, and then, I wish him the best. Yeah. But he needed to make it sound like, because I was sitting there listening, I'm like, yeah, he hitting them with the full word salad. He's saying a bunch of nothing right now. He said a bunch of nothing.
Yeah, he was, dog.
You know what I mean? Got the views to say a bunch of nothing. I get it. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do for the views.
Right.
You know what I mean? You could have tweeted that.
Yeah, you could have.
Tweeted that. Like,
then, everybody put in comparison how you defended Jay-Z.
Exactly.
And the same way how you just didn't defend your man.
I didn't. Yeah, because the Jay-Z shit sounded so, it sounded outlandish, dog. Right. It sounded unbelievable. It sounded unbelievable.
Listen.
So that shit was easy to say, you ain't with that or you don't believe in that.
Right. And even Jay-Z made us feel like that. Listen, matter of fact, those allegations is so crazy. Don't do the civil, do the criminal joint.
Right.
Get me locked up. He was serious, like, you know what I mean? Shannon just came out like, thank my family for standing beside me in this.
What?
Hey, no,
what?
Man. Nah. Shit sound crazy, man. And I'm not out here to wish another black man the worst, but sometimes, man, you got to remain quiet. The people in your circle got to be like, yo, we just got to stay quiet. Because the more you talk, the worse that it sounds. The more you talk, it's not going to get no better.
No, listen, man. It's all kind of stuff going to be coming out. I mean, who recorded that? Did she record him?
That was her. Yes.
She recorded them talking, and then she recorded the whole them having sex.
I don't know if she recorded them having sex.
Was that him? Was that his thing to record them having sex?
It could have been. I don't know, but I know that was her recording them talking.
Talking about put the whole thing out.
Yeah.
I don't know what you don't want us to see. But the whole 10 minutes, I don't know if that's going to be...
Right. The whole thing out. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, man. It's not going... dog. It's not making that no better, man.
Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm saying. People... I'm not saying... Like I said, I'm not saying it like it's something illegal, but what you doing in your behind closed doors, that's why it's called behind closed doors, because it's not everybody not supposed to know, but this is going to bring all his business to the light. Everything that he into, sexually stuff that he like I said, man, we don't judge as far as that, what gets somebody off and kink shame and all this and that.
True.
But it sounds like he into some shit.
He is. You
know what I mean?
Yeah, he into some dominatrix type shit.
So,
you know what I'm saying? That's why he went right to that joke you talking to him. Well, that's what you gonna do. Big black man chokes.
Yeah, some shit.
No, that's what you like in your head, fam. You like that type of shit. Big black man dominating little white or whatever type of woman you go after, dog. You into that shit. Dog, she said that you was raping her and she was bleeding after that.
Ooh.
Fam, that's what she said in the joint. She was begging you to stop. You wouldn't stop. That's not love, fam. That's some other type of shit to get you off. Oh, you wild, bro. You wild.
Yeah, man.
Shit, whoa. Yeah, dog.
Yeah, you.
Said she was desperately crying for him to stop.
Listen, you into some shit.
Yeah, you out.
Bottom line is you not judging you, but you into some shit.
No, we listen, but we don't judge. No, fuck that. That's ISO shit. I'm judging. That's some crazy stuff, bro. Yeah, but you got to be careful. Like, this is one thing. I mean, like, I'm about to say amongst my circle. My circle is you. Amongst me and my wife, I'm like, yo, I pray to God ISO finds somebody, because once the money hit, how can you decipher who is for you and who not for you? You know what I'm saying? So my thing, like, yo, on the uptick, hopefully my man finds somebody in that ride with him and we go through there like that. Because once the money hit, you in a situation like him. Well, not like him, because you ain't doing shit like him.
What?
But, you know what I mean? Dog, you don't really know. Is this chick with me for what? This is why you see certain motherfuckers mess with all the same certain girls. Cause you know what I'm saying? You gotta be used to a certain type of lifestyle. You can't grab anybody, you not used to this lifestyle. I got you in a 5-star restaurant and shit. You ain't acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful of the certain people you bring into your life. And he brought people into his life that was detrimental to his life.
Nah.
He didn't?
No. You can't say that's why these niggas be all messing with the same chicks. These niggas probably ain't used to chicks. That's what I'm saying. You just want a chick because the whole thing about that is to be with somebody who people ain't never seen. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing about some of these dudes. And that's how you can tell they really not used to nothing. Right? The first thing they do is go get all the same jewelry, all the same watches, all the same exact cars. That don't make you look different, make you look like everybody else.
True.
And then we all get to mess around and pass the same chicks around. That's how you can tell people aren't used to that. You're not used to being the one that stands out. They not used to that. You can just tell. Some people just not used to that.
You talking about a person standing out that never stood out.
Exactly. So that's why I'm going to go mess with the same chick that was just with this person, this other person before. I'm looking like, why, dog? All these chicks on Instagram.
Right.
You didn't pop out with a chick that ain't nobody never seen no other rapper with before?
Right.
See what I'm saying? That always been weird to me. But like I say, you got to understand that what like they never, I don't want to say never been, like, they probably never had an it factor about them. It's just they made it, but then they never a person that just naturally stood out or naturally had something like different about them. Just regular everyday life. Okay, I made it here, and now I'm gonna wear the same exact jewelry, drive the same exact cars, and think that makes me different. And who makes you different too?
Right. Right.
So I was watching music videos. Even though I like some of the songs, all the videos look exactly the same. Everybody look exactly the same. Yeah, everybody look exactly the same. I'm like, they don't got no treatments and no stories for no videos and nothing like that. They don't do like how people used to do back in the days where it might be the video with the whole story, just like you had the joint. You had the Dungeon Family people. They did the joint. They did the Cruise Breeze joint when they copy off the movie Reservoir Dogs and stuff like that. Like people don't do videos like that no more. Every video was them just we gonna have the jewelry on, standing in front of the cars. Yeah. Every video was like that. Like ain't nobody trying to put no thought into nothing, or I was just like, yo, man, we can't be spending a whole bunch of money on videos no more because what's the point? Maybe this is a business decision to do that, but I don't know. You know what I mean? But anyway.
No, it's just we follow whatever the template is for success.
Right, but then your leaders, you want to be leaders, but then you're actually just followers. Yeah. So y'all leaders are followers. Yeah. Your leaders aren't somebody that can be like different, you know what I'm saying? Or stand out. And be the one person that's not like everybody else, yeah, that's just weird to me. But yeah, man, like I say, man, we ain't got time. I ain't trying to wish no bad on a black man, but yo, this is just your own doing, fam. You probably just like a socially awkward dude that's just into some shit. And this is just the result of it. Yeah. You know what I mean? You might be the type of dude you want to play and do them things, but you might not be that type of person. Like you might not have that personality that a woman naturally attracts to you. You know what I'm saying? To whereas you got that charisma and you like the smooth, suave, older guy that's into that. It's like your money, you know what I mean? The women is might be dealing with you because of what you are, not who you are. You know what I mean? What's happening with a lot of these guys though. A woman is dealing with what you are, not who you are. They don't like you for you. They like you for what some of y'all are. Some of y'all is be men with a bunch of money. they might not care nothing about you.
Right.
So you might be dealing with that where, but you can kind of feel like you can still feel somewhat of a woman actually likes you.
How can you feel it if you've never felt it?
Who said he never felt it?
I'm just saying.
He made this man felt it with a chick that was,
Dog, you could have felt it with a chick,
six.
but you're not feeling her. So how do you know that that's what it is?
Know what I'm saying?
If you like me, but I don't like you, how do I know that this is what like feel like? I don't like this bitch.
Yeah, but
the bitch I like don't like me.
Exactly, and that's like, listen, you like somebody, they don't like you.
Right.
Know what I mean? So the person that like you don't like them, and then the person that like that chick, you know what I'm saying? She don't like that move. She like you.
Right.
Everything like that. That's why they say, what's the name of the song? If you can't get the one you want, love the one you with.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? That's a part of life too. That's why motherfuckers settle. They can't get the person that they want. Or they may not be, they just can't get the person that they want. And sometimes life just don't work out like that. But some people, come on, man, you got to know if you're the type of person that you've been getting chosen or not in life. Was you the type of person where women liked you, or you the type of it was hard for you to get a woman? You know what I mean? Like, come on now, I'm struggling getting the chick that's shaped like a bag of dirty laundry. You know what I mean? Was you always getting smiles and hugs and all that since the schoolyard, or was you just a mother who just, all right, I made it now, and now, I'm in the damn NFL, and then, okay, now a chick is smiling at me. So now everybody's smiling at me and wanting to be around me now, but it was never like that my whole life. Some men just got to be real with themselves. Trust me, some men know. Some of y'all weren't getting chosen to the schoolyard. Y'all wasn't. So y'all know. Y'all know. So, I mean, man, good luck to you. It's probably going to be a whole bunch of stuff come out, man. See, and this is the thing about what's been going on with people like Diddy or the whole Jay-Z thing and this. Is people just coming out the woodwork, but it's like, all right, where is the proof of anything? They just sound like wild-ass stories, and it doesn't sound like anything wrong happened. He got a child just, you set up with this chick, you set up with this person, you set up with that person. All right. Was this stuff like just BS? Because a lot of this settling was like before you became as famous as you are now. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But some of this stuff is years old. One of them Jones is from like 15 years ago. So you wasn't even a man like how you are now 15 years ago. And you was selling cases then. So, listen, man, like I say, it ain't no, whatever he into sexually, he into, like you say, like I said, what's going to tear him up is public opinion. You know what I mean? This chick age. That's why people just tearing him up about it. Like, yo, don't he got kids older than this chick?
Yeah, you do.
See what I'm saying? That's what people gonna look at like, okay, so he got a lot working against him, man. He got a lot working against him. And so, man, good luck to him. I ain't happy or sad about it. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So it ain't too much. There ain't too much more I can say about this, Joe. Whatever happens, happens. I mean, I guarantee more stuff gonna come out. But if he lose and gotta pay anywhere near 50 million, that's crazy. Damn, man, listen. But the thing is, they saying he offered the 10, but then when he says 10, I heard that they try to up it to some more, and she still turned it down. So he must know it's gonna be some stuff that's going to have the whole world looking at him funny.
It could be that, or it may not be like,
illegal.
I don't even want this to come out. I got a lot of shit going on. He was trying to get to the renegotiate for his podcast deal.
Exactly.
Allegedly $100 million that they was trying to go
after. I just said that. It's gonna have the whole world looking at him funny.
Yeah.
The whole world's going to look at him funny.
Even with the information coming out, like, you know what I mean? That shit can halt a lot of shit.
Yeah, not necessarily illegal, but that don't necessarily mean it's something that illegal happened, but it's just the whole world is going to look at you now and then not, even though it's probably plenty of men doing the stuff that you're doing, they just not getting outed about it. You know what I mean? And that's why when there's some men that I've talked to in life, that's the reason why they trick. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's why when they want to do something, whatever it is, extracurricular, whatever, they do it with a woman that's already understand what her role is and what it is, and that's what she do. She transactional. That's who she is and what she do. So, hey man, good luck to him. I wasn't there.
Damn. You know what I'm saying?
Like what?
I wish him the best, but I wasn't there. All right, cuz. Chill the fuck out, cuz.
Right.
You know what I mean? That shit crazy. So let's just say allegedly all this shit cleared itself up. You think you my man now?
It's clear.
We back to being good?
It's gonna get cleared up. No, ain't nothing getting cleared. Ain't nothing what you mean cleared up.
I'm just saying.
No, cleared up is she's saying I did something like some type of crime to her.
Right.
And then come to find out it's not true. No. In court of public opinion already turned him up because of her age. That's why he knows you got him, because, okay, now the whole world look at you like you some dirty old man. And then now more stuff is coming out about you done settled with different women in the past. Your reputation is torn to shreds. Your reputation is blue to smithereens, dog. It's done. It's done. Your reputation is in shambles. So it's not like, oh, I'm exonerated. No, we know you like to get tied up and called fucking monkey and black man and then this and that. You know that everybody know you into that. So, you know what I'm saying? So public opinion is gonna have you looking crazy from now on. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. People into some, you know what I'm saying? Some people was into some other stuff, which that should be their business. Yeah. Keeping it behind closed doors. Cause, you know what I'm saying, wasn't what's the man, old head white boy that was NBA old head. Marv Albert. Remember Marv Albert got caught up? You know what I'm saying? What was he with the He got caught up doing something in the limo or something like that. He liked to bite on chicks, or he liked to get bit on or something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not that we, like I said, we don't kink shame, but everybody always kink shame. Yeah, but from now on, that's always gonna be like a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the stuff that you into. So now everybody gonna look at you different.
Yeah, and moving on from that, you definitely gotta be careful who approach you, because now you the money grab. You the money grab now. A woman will put herself through all type of shit for the money. A woman will put herself through having a baby for money. So
hell yeah, they do that all the time.
That's what I'm saying. So a woman will put her through.
That ain't nothing to them. They'll fucking push your baby out for some money.
Yeah. So a woman will put herself through all type of shit for money. So even coming out of this, you gotta be careful of the woman that approach you. She like, shit, I take a little bit of that for fucking $1 million. So you gotta be careful now. You put yourself in that position, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Hey. Ain't really too much I can say about this. Much more I can say about this, man. Y'all, brother, be careful out there, especially some of y'all who y'all done worked hard to get where y'all at. Y'all might got a couple of hours, and I'll tell you, man, it's just one of the hardest things in the world to do is just think with your brain and not more than you think with your dick. It's gonna be times in life you think with your dick, but you can't think with it all the time. It's like him, he think with it all the time because to me, if I ask you to sign this NDA and you say no, we done after that. We done. I can go find another woman. What make you just, oh, okay, you want it that bad? You need this chick that bad.
He was
Like you wasn't gonna be able to find another
he was
one.
on them rope pills. Everything was hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, get everything hard. You heard it? He was ready to go. Fucking everything hard. God damn, bro. That's crazy, yo.
This motherfucker said, she said that he said when he first went up, when she finally went up to hang out with him, he's like, I knew I was gonna fuck you from when I first met you. So he ready to get in on the first meetup. He ain't got it. He can't even play it cool. That motherfucker, he can't even play it cool, man.
And who tells a woman that though? Like that's something you might tell a homie.
Yeah. I know I was gonna. Like she. As soon as I get over there, you know I'm gonna fuck her. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was.
Who tells it?
Yeah, I'm not telling that to you. That's right, what I'm thinking. I'm not saying that to you.
That's what I'm saying, dog. He think different, dog. Like I can tell that to my homie. I know I was gonna fuck Shorty, dog. I do that shit. I'm not gonna tell her.
To you. So you go ahead. I know I was gonna fuck you, and I still ain't fuck you yet. So what that mean? I could say, why don't you just say, you know what? I'm not really in the mood. He told it to her before he fucking, so he already knows on his mind. He letting you know.
Yo.
I mean,
oh my God,
this
dog.
motherfucker hit the joint on his phone to lock the door. Like, wow. He like, oh, let me lock the doors and shit. Click. Lock the joint on the phone and lock the doors. Like, yeah, I knew it. Yo. Listen, man. Slow down, man. Take it easy, man. Some motherfuckers be too hyped up. Know what I mean? Chill, man. Motherfuckers ain't virgins, man. Relax. Dog, some motherfuckers cannot play it cool. They like depending on it, man.
He said, chill. Fam, what are you doing?
Like, yo, relax, yo.
He the type of nigga kill a whole 2-man and shit.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna fuck Shorty. That's the word kid. Dog, they just walked in the spot.
Right. Right, the fuck?
Oh my God, yo.
Yeah, one of them, yeah. Well, yo, man, slow down, man. Relax.
Yo.
Don't play the whole tape. What the fuck would that matter? What the fuck would that? They not gonna play it all. Yo, it must be some shit that you into. Or that look crazy.
Right, it is.
So what everybody seeing the whole 10 minutes gonna do? Well, that's just the part where I was choking her. She ain't want to play the part where she was choking me back. Oh, it gotta be some go crazy wild like that. Cause why would you say that?
Oh my God, dog.
Cause why would you say that?
Dog. Yeah, cause he want his acts to be, justified with the whole fucking joint. Nah, dog.
I mean,
people only gonna remember that from what they see that's gonna be disturbing.
Yeah, like type of shit you into.
Shit. Listen, first off, I'm trying to make sure my restitution is yo, man. I just wish the brother the best, man. That's all I can do, man. Like, but you put yourself in these situations, I can't feel sorry for you somewhat. You know what I mean? At the paying so much money away, I'm like, no, I'm fucking up. I gotta, I got to chill. Or go find a broad that's into that shit. It's women into that type of shit. Go find one of them.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's how men like that fool themselves. They think that they ain't controlling and imposing their will. Like I said, you got the bread, dog, and you into some extra stuff. Just go on and trick, bro.
Right.
Just go ahead and do that. If you're a man of means and you into that, some extra shit, go ahead and do that. Just go ahead and do that on the side. It's nobody else's business. It's you and whoever woman or women that you're doing that with, and then you go about your business and they go about theirs. Transactional fair exchange, no robbery.
Right.
You try to do this with a chick who she might not have been into none of that. But you probably, like I said, you probably taking care of her. She going shopping. You're paying the bills. You probably doing all of that stuff. But she got in her back pocket that I really don't even like him.
Right.
I don't. Well, she said, and then when it said something about, I made you put a condom on one time, and another time she said she wanted to have his baby. You said I was gonna have your baby or something like that. Dude, she was looking at you as a fucking meal ticket the whole time.
Yep.
Why the fuck would you be the age you are, and you 50-something years old, and she want to have your baby?
Mm-hmm.
Look at you as a meal ticket. So from day one, she's probably looking at you as a meal ticket.
Yeah.
From even the time that from the time you probably met, like I said, either she knew who you was and pretended that she didn't, or she might have she probably looked you up real quick and realized this motherfucker got money. All right, I'm messing around with him because he got it. Look at you as a meal ticket, bro. That's what happens when, you like somebody, that person don't like you. You chasing behind some. I'm telling, man. And listen. Because to me, I'll be thinking about like, yo, this chick is 19. What I'm going to do with a 19-year-old? Even now, it's women who I've talked to and had nice conversations with, but you still so young that I can't do nothing with you because we not even in the same space, in the same place in life.
Right.
So how can I even take you seriously?
Right.
So I wouldn't even did all that. Like we not doing the whole, we doing all this, spending all this time together and all this and that and doing all that. We not even, on my end, we not doing that. Even though I could tell on her end, she was just in it for what she was getting. Mm-hmm. And she always knew she had it in her back pocket and all she had to do was scream. So she knew she was when you thought you was in control, she knew she was in control the whole time. Cause she know, all I do is scream and say he did something to me.
What they say about old heads that be dating young, like they grooming them?
No. See, people say grooming them. You're not grooming them. You getting played. See, that's what I mean by grooming. No. No, grooming is when a chick just ain't got no situation awareness, don't know no better.
Right, I got you.
She knew what she was doing the whole time.
Yeah.
So you not grooming her. She just playing you. So that's what I'm saying. See, people so quick to say that. Oh, the person is growing. No, it's not because that older man could be dumb as a doorknob.
Yeah.
When it come to women. Trust me, it's a lot of men that don't know don't understand nothing. They're going to go their whole life and don't understand nothing about women.
True.
They're not going to be good with women, nothing. They just successful when they got money. It's a lot of people like that. They lions and tigers and bears when it come to business and they puppy dogs when it come to women. They don't know nothing. They down for anything. They thinking what they think. A woman can just tell them anything. So it ain't no goddamn, so trust me, that shit ain't no grooming. She was in control that whole time. You can tell by the way they was texting. When they was talking to him on the phone, you can't tell you getting lined up. You can't tell.
Yeah.
You can't tell she playing you. Everyone ain't stupid. Y'all keep thinking people young, they stupid. No. No. So.
Yeah, man. But yeah, like, once y'all read through this stuff, like a lot of stuff that we didn't even talk about, you could tell, I think he was oblivious to. Not necessarily like what she was doing. Some people may be oblivious on how to go about like seeking out women.
Yeah, they are. They are oblivious. Because some people start there trying to get streetwalkers. Fucking world you living in. Know what I mean? Motherfuckers still pulling up on chicks on the corner.
Yo, that's
who fucking still do? Who would do that shit?
These people always do that
shit. You got a family at home, my man. You better take that shit up into a strip club and talk to one of them strippers or something like that, trying to make something happen.
Yo.
Why is you on the street pulling up on chicks?
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that, because you be pulled up on something you don't even know it don't even be a chick. You gotta be careful with them type of situations.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, yeah, they old school, man.
Yeah, they old school like a mug.
They don't know.
Yeah. He said the street walkers.
Fucking street walkers. You out there messing with hookers.
He said pull up on the street walkers. Yeah,
You know
yo.
what I mean? Hookers.
Yeah, man, but definitely, like, I think he was just oblivious to, like, I mean, just trying to figure out how to go about, you know what I mean, trying to get a chick. He probably never had to, though. You the biggest, you the strongest motherfucker in a majority of the rooms you walk into. You know what I'm saying? Your brother was somebody before you was somebody, and then you became somebody. So the allure of me trying to chase a woman, that probably, like, never was an issue for me. He never had to learn the decor of how to approach a woman, how to talk. You know what I mean? He never probably had to develop those type of skills. You know what I mean? Because he even said, like, in one of the instances, like, after, you know what I mean, the alleged rape that she said, his whole thing was trying to come over to her after that was, I got a gift for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, listen, even niggas that know how to talk, I know niggas that know how to talk to a woman can cheat on their girl and get back in the situation with nothing. Broke niggas. Mm-hmm. So you don't even have to, like, get into all that. No, it's broke niggas that cheat on their girls and get right back in the house the next day. So all that I got a gift for you shit, it just sound like he just was oblivious on how to, like, hold a conversation or how to, I mean, entertain a woman's company.
Yeah, what they call a blue pill dude, or talk about a person that's just completely green when it comes to chicks and they just wasn't good with women.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you could be successful at everything else and just be terrible with women.
True.
And just ain't paying attention. Yeah, because this ain't no goddamn grooming, because she was in control the whole time when he thought he was in control. Mm. You know all that? I told you to put the condom on and you didn't. You can't tell all of that the way she talking, like, what the fuck is going? Click.
Right. Click.
Taking that phone right up.
Yeah, he going right along with it. Shannon, I'm going to go there with you because I don't want to be choked again, Shannon.
Right.
Oh, so that's what we doing.
Right. Yeah. Might choke you in public. She got you in your feelings, bro. Some chick that you was supposed to be transactional with got you all in your goddamn feelings.
Yo, that's just so wild.
He's telling me he was talking.
I might choke you in public is crazy.
I might choke you in public. Now, I don't think that he would do that, but you could tell when he was talking, his tone. Like, she had him in his feel, like he in his feelings over this woman. Chick like 20. I wish I would be crying. I wish I would be all upset over some bitch. I got kids older than you. I shouldn't even be rocking with you like this on this level.
Oh, God. Dog.
You in your feelings over somebody. You got kids older than chick. She got you in your feelings.
The crazy thing about it, when I heard the audio, I didn't think it was real. Because the tone of their voice.
Yeah, the first thing I thought, I was like, yo, they make sure this is authentic.
It's the AI
Yeah, it's authentic.
She was like, Shannon, I guess I'll go with you because I don't want to be choked again.
Right.
I'm like,
playing the whole time.
I'm like,
he in his fucking feelings over some fucking 20, 21-year-old. What is wrong with y'all? All right, come on, go end this joint, man. This joint starting to piss me off. Simple Simon ass motherfuckers out here, man.
Yo, man, we appreciate y'all for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? If you new here, man, we ask that you like, rate, review, share, subscribe. Show us that love while we show y'all that love back.
Grown ass man. Simple Simon ass motherfuckers.